Hello everyone, how's it going? I have got another Eon RC for you. बहुत ही मजेदार सा टॉपिक है eugenics. Now I must have read on this topic like half a million times. Yet whenever I come across this, it's like it's fresh. It gives me some new angle to it. So when I say eugenics, it's a high level topic in the sense, see, there are certain topics that are very like moderate level. I mean, you can easily learn about liberalism, capitalism, globalization, global warming. ये सब चीज़ें बहुत easy होती हैं. At the next level, you have got some difficult topics. So that's why I'm calling this hard level topic or difficult level topic. So eugenics is what? Eugenics is genetic engineering, kind of. You have genetically modified food. Similarly, we have this thing called eugenics. It's also called ethnic cleansing. Ethnic cleansing is a euphemistic way of saying you are killing the masses. So eugenics, अब देखो eugenics कैसा होता है? There's a king and the king says सिर्फ मेरी प्रजा जो है हमारे जीन्स अच्छे हैं. जीन्स बोले तो वो पहनने वाली जीन्स नहीं. I'm sure you got it. GENES. So the king says, he proclaims, only our genes are good. So we need to propagate these. जो अगली हैं, short हैं, बहुत ही dim-witted हैं, they don't have a right to reproduce. ये ऐसे लोग कहते हैं. You don't have any right to reproduce, you ugly looking creature. So ऐसे ऐसे राजा जो होता है ना, जो क्रूर लोग, हिटलर टाइप, जिनका बिल्कुल ही ऑटाकी में बिलीफ होता है, they try to exterminate such masses. So the weak genes are cleared and the good genes are propagated. They try to connect it with Darwin का natural theory, natural selection वाला, ठीक है, या फिर आपका जो speciation हुआ करता था, मतलब होता है अभी भी. So natural selection, speciation, survival of the fittest. So these cruel rulers try to connect their point, or they try to justify their point, their action, by giving you these examples. And then they say that survival of the fittest is very important, because if there's a person with a weak gene, what will he do? How will he contribute to the nation? That is where eugenics comes into the picture. You really need to do some reading on this topic. It never fails to fascinate me. I mean, I'm not saying that it's something good that is practiced, but then it's something very fascinating. So, ये हमारे eon से लिया गया है. I have abridged the passage, but I have maintained the essence. And I'm going to take you over to the passage. There are about 5 or 6 paragraphs that I have cherry-picked from there in the abridged version. There are 4 questions. You will absolutely love the questions. So roll up your sleeves, sharpen your fangs, and off we go. So, ये मैं एक ब्लैंक इसलिए रखती हूँ जस्ट इन केस आपको कुछ मुझे डिटेल में लिख करके बताना है. जाने दो वो स्लाइड. ये है आपका पैसेज. Okay, I'm sure you are excited by now. So it's like, you take a look as a glance, हम जो देते हैं passage को. So in conventional accounts of eugenics, the moment you read this word, you should be able to understand quickly what it means. This happens with external reading, okay? Then, a striking feature of this period is the extent disabled people participated. Seriously? Disabled people participated? Mr. Author, what are you saying? So there is this another angle to this. I mean, जितने लोग उतनी बातें कहते हैं ना. So different people come up with different angles, different perspectives on the same topic, right? So eugenics पे इन author का एक different ही मुद्दा है. He says the people back then who were like kind of supposedly the victims also participated in this, maybe out of some motive, like maybe they were given some kind of bait. We don't know. Abhi we are going to see. So Abhi, a striking feature of this period is the extent to which they participated. Okay, this apparent paradox. Okay, prevailing social attitudes. Okay, Europe, disability. All right, strategies of eugenic organization. So I understand that the hero of the passage is definitely eugenics. But what is the mudda? What is the angle? That we are yet to find out. 4 पैराग्राफ्स है या और भी है? ना ना, 2 और है, तो रुक जाओ, थोड़ा ठंड रखो. Does not entail eugenic ideas. Okay, eugenic thus compels. Okay, reconsider some relationship. Okay, done. I'll take you over to the questions. Sneak peek हम करते हैं हमेशा before we go back and read our passage properly. ये ऊंचे टोन में इसलिए मैंने बोला because by now some students start freaking out. मैम तो देती नहीं है टाइम पढ़ने का. I did not read, I did not read. भाई आप तो पॉज भी करके उसको पढ़ सकते हो ना. But anyway, what I'm trying to show here is just the jhalak, just the identification of the hero. And now over to the question stems to understand what they are asking. So here this says captures the second central argument of the passage. This is your main idea question. Main idea. Those of you who have attended classes with me would know where to locate your main idea. Okay. In this sense, eugenics was not merely imposed from above, but also, okay, internalized and reproduced from within. Sentence uthaya author ne, inferred. So this is a specific sentence inference. Cat loves this type of a question. Specific sentence inference. Karna kuch nahi hota hai. You just have to go back to the zone, locate the sentence, set your range 2 lines up, 2 lines down. ऐसे करके आप ऐसे रखेंगे, उतना पढ़ेंगे, come back and eliminate. Okay. Question 3. If true, would most weaken the passage's argument. The claim is given right here. So this is the easiest type of strengthen weaken question when the claim is given right there. Okay, passage's argument about the role of disabled individuals in supporting eugenics. Just by reading this question's stem, I understand that the author is talking something about disabled individuals. Disabled individuals हाथ पैर टूटे थे या उनको कैस्ट्रेट किया गया था so that they could not reproduce, और उनको कुछ punishment दिया गया था, we don't know, but some disability was there. Disablement कहने जा रही थी मैं, हाँ, disability was there and they supported eugenics. So sometimes by reading the question stems, I understand what is there in the passage. That is called active reading. सब alert रखना, आपको सारी अपनी खिड़कियां खुली रखनी है. The last question, ये क्या हुआ इसको? अच्छा, अरे भाई साहब. Which of the following is most consistent with the broader implications of the passage? So broader implications is again main idea. Conclusion, इसी को कहते हैं broader implication. So which of the following is most consistent with, यानी true, according to this, right? Beautiful questions. And I'm sure the passage is going to be extremely beautiful, extremely thought-provoking. देखते हैं चलिए क्या कह रहा. So, यही है starting, right? This is the starting para. Right, I'll write here 1. In conventional accounts of eugenics, disabled people appear primarily as its victims. Instantly, my brain says, oh, received wisdom. Received wisdom means मेरे brain को नहीं मिला. I'm trying to tell you something that is accepted widely, or so far or till now people believed this. That is called received wisdom. That is what people generally believe in. So Mr. Author, are you going to stick to that point or change your stance? Okay, ये है active reading. So in conventional accounts, disabled people appear primarily as its victims. उनके साथ ज्यादती हुई, right? Those subjected to sterilization so that they could not reproduce. I mean, they could not bring forward their offspring. Institutionalization, उनके ऊपर pressure, or exclusion in the name of improving the human race. You see this? So if you know the meaning of eugenics, you would understand this sentence instantly. You're trying to improve the human race. Why? Because you say bad genes should stop. They should be stopped. So such narratives, while not inaccurate, मतलब ये होता था, they were the victims, risk oversimplifying the historical reality. So Mr. Author, what is the historical reality and how do you know what the historical reality is? They obscure the more complex and at times unsettling fact that some disabled individuals themselves engaged with and even supported this. Oh, this is my main idea. How do I know this is the main idea? I mean, it's not here, it's not here. You will say, ma'am, you had only said that the main idea will be here or here. Right. But I got the main idea here because he started with conventional wisdom. Had he not started with conventional wisdom, this line could have been given here. But he started with this. पहले ऐसा बोला जाता था या जनरली लोग ऐसा सोचते हैं, but then his stance comes. That is why his line comes here. I hope you are able to get it. He could have started this paragraph with some example. Even then, his main idea would have come here. Okay, so disabled individuals themselves engaged with and even supported this. Oh ho, point to ponder. Eugenics broadly defined, now he's giving you the meaning of eugenics, which you should not need because you should be aware of the meanings. Defined as the attempt to regulate reproduction in order to enhance ये अब मैं skim कर सकती हूँ यहाँ पे क्योंकि मुझे इसका तो meaning पता है. समझ रहे हो आप मेरा point? I'm sure आप समझ रहे हो. Social scientific okay in Britain okay, eugenics okay, all right, ये तो data है, particularly targeting those okay mentally okay. क्या करते थे ब्रिटेन में? यूजेनिक सोसाइटी कैंपेन्ड अगेंस्ट दिस टू लीगलाइज वॉलंटरी स्टेरिलाइजेशन. ये देख रहे हो आप, यूजेनिक सोसाइटी थी एक, भाई साहब, किस लिए कैंपेन्ड विगरसली? ये नहीं कि उनके खिलाफ जो कर रहे हैं, नो नो, दे सपोर्टेड दिस टू लीगलाइज वॉलंटरी स्टेरिलाइजेशन. वॉलंटरी स्टेरिलाइजेशन, ओ मैं अगली हूं, ओ मैं पगली हूं, ओ मैं मेंटली डेफिशिएंट हूं, मैं शॉर्ट हूं, मैं गधी हूं, मेरे जीन्स आगे नहीं बढ़ने चाहिए, वॉलंटरी, मुझे स्टेरिलाइज कर दो. ये कोई बात हुई? दिस इज व्हाट ही इज सेइंग. हाँ, ऑथर्स के भी वियर्ड पॉइंट्स आते हैं, बट कोई नहीं, हमें तो पढ़ना है, चलो. हाँ, सो लीगलाइज वॉलंटरी स्टेरिलाइजेशन particularly targeting those classified as mentally deficient. So these mentally deficient people voluntarily said हमें कर दो sterilize. Although such legislation ultimately failed, the movements, although बोला है ना, तो इस पे ध्यान मत दो आप. Move here. The movement's influence, done. After reading the first para, I always pause for 5 to 10 seconds and I wrap it up. So he's talking about eugenics, but another angle, saying that victims, they were called the victims, but sometimes these people, the mentally disabled or the disabled, ऐसे सिर्फ disabled बोला, हाँ, disabled individuals, mentally deficient नीचे बोला. These individuals sometimes supported and participated in these campaigns. Then he talks about one specific campaign, Eugenic Society wala, and he says, though it fizzled out, its influence extended something. Got it? So the main idea is definitely here, and in order to support this, he has given the example of this one particular जो भी ये society थी. ये आपको wrap up कर लेना चाहिए. Sum it up. Just sum it up in 5 to 10 seconds once you finish reading. That always helps. कभी कभी क्या होता है ना, मैं जब कैट पैसेज भी मुझे सामने मिलता है कभी कभी, तो मैं क्या करती हूँ, ये पढ़ के, लाइक इफ आई एम रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम, ये पढ़ के ना मैं क्विकली लास्ट का बिट देख लेती हूँ. ट्रस्ट मी, आई डू दिस. ये बीच का पढ़ूंगी, अभी देखूंगी, बट फर्स्ट आई चेक द फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट, ऐसे आई पुट देम टुगेदर, माय होल पिक्चर इज क्लियर. अब तू बाकी डिटेल्स डाल दे मिस्टर ऑथर, मुझे चलेगा. सो अभी जैसे इफ आई सी हियर ना, द हिस्ट्री ऑफ यूजेनिक्स thus compels us to reconsider the relationship between power, belief and agency. Agency is selfhood, person. Okay, it suggests that harmful ideas only through coercion, सिर्फ जोर जबरदस्ती करने वाले, only those people do not come up with harmful ideas, can also be sustained through consent. Same thing that I read just now in the first para. Voluntarily coming forward and participating in this. Reluctant something, okay. The main idea is very, very clear. Now you can give me the micro points. Right. So, a striking feature of this period, this eugenic society, when it was propagating its thoughts. Okay. Striking feature, disabled people participated. Okay. Now I'm going to skim. I really don't I don't need to know the details of this particular period, this era. Okay, so archival records, okay, identifying, okay, coerced, reflected a belief, preventing, okay, rather, okay, they often reflected a belief that preventing the transmission was responsible. Okay, so आप देख रहे हो, rather पे रुक गई मैं, बाकी I skimmed. In this sense, eugenics was not merely imposed from above by the people in power, but also internalized and reproduced from within. The people themselves said. Very easy to understand paragraph. Now I come to this paradox. Wherever you see a paradox in a passage, it's bound to be a question pocket. Okay, a question zone. Paradox. What is the paradox? Go back. The paradox is here. Right? Okay. So this apparent paradox can be better understood in the context of prevailing social attitudes. Okay, so this para is talking about attitudes, social attitudes. I'm going to skim, of course. Sahi samjhe aap. Disability, okay, frequently framed, okay, societal burden, okay, so scientific rhetoric, okay, costly to society, fine, defect, could be interpreted. जाने दो. मुझे पता है मेरा एक क्वेश्चन मेन आइडिया से कनेक्टेड है, एक स्पेसिफिक इन्फरेंस है, एक और लास्ट वाला मेन आइडिया से कनेक्टेड है. आई डोंट नीड टू रीड द डिटेल्स ऑफ दिस पैराग्राफ. इफ देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन आई विल कम बैक. बट दिस इज टॉकिंग अबाउट the paradox can be better understood social attitude. So this is talking about social attitudes. If I see a question there, then I'll come back to it. Moreover, the strategies of eugenic organizations themselves evolved in response to both political failure and this. They were happening because of what? Two reasons. This para talks about two reasons. Politics तो कहीं ना कहीं connected होना ही है. That is what he says here, political failure and public criticism. Early campaigns, statistical projections, okay, however, proved unconvincing. Proponents of this eugenics theory turned to personal narratives, personal level pay, letters and testimonies, okay, mobilized, okay. All right, disabled people became not only subjects of policy, but also contributors. Again and again in every paragraph, he's bringing up the same thing. He's just summing it up. Right? The last two paragraphs. Recognizing this complexity does not entail endorsing this. We don't endorse, rather, a more what? Critical reflection on it. Nuanced understanding. Nuanced is layered. It's not exactly black and white the way you see it or the way you think. No, it is more nuanced. How, okay, gained traction, how these picked up. It challenges the assumption that historical actors can be neatly characterized. That's what I just said. It's not just black and white, black or white. So victims or oppressors, no, it is more nuanced. So in this para, I know he is explaining the nuanced understanding. That's it. Instead highlights the way, okay, finished. Right? The last para. I'm going to read this carefully because this looks like a conclusive para to me. So this will sum it up. The history thus compels us reconsider between power, belief and agency. It suggests that harmful ideas do not persist solely through force, but can also be sustained through consent, voluntarily, sometimes reluctant, sometimes strategic, okay, to acknowledge this. This is not to diminish the injustices. The author is saying, I'm not asking you to think this way that, oh, what happened back then or what these eugenicists did was justified or it was like, उनका पाप कम हो गया, ऐसा नहीं कह रहा हूं मैं. But to better understand the conditions under which they became possible or they gained traction or like, why they happened. As got it. So the flow of the passage is pretty neat. Main idea you have understood. Flow is what? In the first para, he gives us the main idea and the example of one eugenic society. Second is like, period is the extent, how they kind of participated in that. Some individuals, responsible, moral choice and all something. Then the third paragraph talks about social attitudes. Fourth one talks about the reasons, that is political failure and public criticism. And in every paragraph, he is reasserting that same point that people were participants, not just the victims. Then this penultimate paragraph talks about how these gain traction and then, okay, it can't be just dualism, this or that. It can't be, it is like, it's a complexity. That's what he says. And the last paragraph is conclusion. Done. I would love to start with the main idea question. Wouldn't you? So, eugenics gained acceptance in the early 20th century primarily because scientific institutions successfully persuaded the public using statistical evidence. Okay, gained acceptance in the 20th century. This is what he has said. It gained acceptance, it gained traction, traction. Okay, primarily because scientific institutions successfully persuaded the public using statistical evidence. There is something else too. Responsible, certain conditions was a responsible or even a moral choice. So they were given the data. Okay, they were given statistics. Okay, statistical projections and abstract claims about this hereditary degeneration. What is he trying to say here? He says, evolved in response to both this and this. Early campaigns by this society depended heavily on what? Statistical projections. That if I am mentally deficient or deficient in some other way, disabled in some other way, what are the chances of my offspring becoming like me? And then their offspring. So why am I propagating a generation that will be defective? This is what they did. Abstract claims about hereditary degeneration. Argument proved okay, turn to personal narratives. Anyway, so this is one of the things, right? One of the things he says here. I mean, that was one of the things that kind of they did. So here he says, because scientific institutions successfully persuaded the public using this. Successfully से भी problem है मुझे. Proved unconvincing. ये भी है, right? दूसरी चीज, this is not the main idea. So point number 1, successfully, not the right word. Point number 2, not the main idea. Main idea you saw in the first and last para. बाकी सब उसके अंडर में ऐसे आएगा, right? And point number 3, primarily, I don't like this as well. Okay, so I can safely eliminate this. The failure of sterilization laws in Britain demonstrates that eugenics lacked widespread public support despite institutional backing. Failure of sterilization. Sterilization was mentioned in passing. Like somewhere, अभी मैं आपको बताती हूँ कैसे इनको वो किया जाता था. People were kind of like, they were sterilized and all, जो भी वो दिया था. So sterilization, why are you putting the spotlight on sterilization only? खो गया मेरे से sterilization. हाँ, ऐसे persuasive tools, okay, इसी में कहीं होना चाहिए. Generation, right. Prevailing social attitudes, fine. ओके है कहीं पर तो है स्टेरिलाइजेशन. आई रिमेम्बर वेरी वेल. एक तो मेरे ना ये जिग जिग जो इतना सारा किया हुआ इसमें नहीं दिख रहा होगा. हाँ ये है ना, तभी अभी देखो क्लियर करते ही मुझे दिख गया. कितना ज्यादा डूडलिंग करती हूँ मैं, आई एम सॉरी. So these requests, okay, wrote to organizations seeking sterilization. Now the point is sterilization is mentioned in just one para, like as one micro point, as one sub point. So why are you taking sterilization as the main idea? The question is not what is true, what is false according to the passage. This says the failure of sterilization laws demonstrates that eugenics lacked widespread this despite institutional backing. Moreover, failure of sterilization laws, देख लेते हैं यहाँ पे. Individuals, some identifying this. These requests were not always coerced, rather they reflected a belief, okay. So ये जो laws यहाँ पे भी ना, such legislation ultimately failed. Okay, ultimately failed. ठीक है, they are talking about legislation and it failed. But the thing is, this is not the main idea. Right. वो हट गया वो. Then we are left with C and D. Disabled individuals supported eugenics largely due to economic pressures and the burden their conditions imposed on society. Disabled individuals supported eugenics, correct. But due to economic pressures, economic, पैसे के लिए, and the burden their conditions imposed on society. Okay. So reflected a belief that preventing, okay, responsible, चलो मान लेते हैं, even moral choice, but so moral bhi tha, right? So why is he, अच्छा, social attitudes, maybe he says economic, social rhetoric combined with economic and moral anxieties reinforced the idea that certain lives were less valuable and more costly. Okay, so perceived defect could be interpreted not simply as this. Okay, ठीक है. So, disabled individuals supported eugenics largely due to economic pressures and the burden their conditions imposed on society. It is kind of given there. Moral भी होना चाहिए था, but ठीक है, चलो moral नहीं है यहाँ पे. Still, this is not the main idea. This is mentioned as the reason why these people participated in it, how they were swayed by the narratives. Okay, जो कैंपेन करते थे इनका यूजेनिक सोसाइटी वगैरह का, हाउ दे डिपेंडेंट ऑन दीज नैरेटिव्स कि भाई आप आगे भी ये बर्बादी होगी, you are more a burden to the society, is tarah se. Not exactly the main idea. The history of eugenics is incomplete. Last paragraph says, thus it compels us to do whatever. If it focuses only on coercion, as some disabled individuals also engaged with and contributed to its ideological spread. This is exactly what he has given here. Let me clear the doodling here. So reconsider the relationship. Not only coercion, but participation is also there. So this is the proper main idea. Hope this is clear. चलिए next अपना I love this specific sentence वाला. So which of the following can be most reasonably inferred? अब हमें वापस जाने की फौरन जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी because we just saw these things. Eugenics was not merely imposed from above but also internalized and reproduced. You remember, right? यहाँ एक लाइन में कहीं दिया ये है right here. I'm just showing it to you where it is here, right? So this is the first para, this is our second para. Whenever you look for the answer to such a thing, you set your range, as I said earlier, 2 lines up, 2 lines down, and always look at the opening sentence of the paragraph. That helps. So, a striking feature of this, disabled people participated, okay. Extent to which these people participated. So, sterilization for themselves, they sought. Requests, okay, fine. Transmission of was a responsible or even moral choice. People were swayed by these narratives. In this sense, eugenics was not merely imposed upon from above, not just coercion, internalized and reproduced from within. Reproduced from within means people generally one after the other, like, or they got influenced by others who were of this thought, and that is how it got reproduced. So, we come over here, we start eliminating. Eugenic policies were widely accepted because they aligned with the lived experiences of disabled individuals. Aligned with the lived experiences. I'll keep it, but maza not eyeing. So I'll go ahead and I'll check some other better option. Some individuals who were targets of eugenics came to adopt its logic and at times acted in ways that sustained it. Okay. The distinction between coercion and consent in the history of eugenics is impossible to determine. Moreover, the distinction between this and this is not needed here. Okay, so this is eliminated. Coercion and consent. मेरा consent है, I voluntarily do it, और दूसरा है ऊपर वाले लोग जो force कर रहे हैं. So distinction is impossible to determine. That doesn't explain this sentence. Disabled individuals who supported eugenics were largely unaware of its broader social consequences. Opposite, they were made aware of the broader social consequences. Their existence consequences. Now, this sentence says disabled individuals who supported eugenics were largely unaware of its broader social consequences. Means eugenics का क्या consequences होता था society पे. But for these people, it was good. They thought it was good because that is how they were made to believe that you are a burden to the society. So the broader implication, social consequence of eugenics was like, okay, this is doing some kind of favor to the society, right? So ye to eliminated. I'm left with these two. Go back to the question stem. This, certain cases internalized and reproduced from within. सिर्फ ऊपर वाले नहीं दे रहे हैं. So which one comes closer to it? Take one, go back and prove it. Eugenic policies were widely accepted because they aligned with the lived experiences of disabled individuals. The paragraph doesn't exactly mention that. Some individuals who were targets of eugenics came to adopt its logic, okay, targets of eugenics, okay, adopt its logic and at times acted in ways that sustained it. Okay, just take the second one because it looks good to me. Go back and check. It says here, participated in this discourse surrounding eugenics, the way these narratives were there, the way people were being convinced about it, right? Archival records reveal that individuals themselves as disabled wrote to organizations. They themselves came forward. These requests were not always coerced. हमेशा power में नहीं होता था. Voluntarily they came forward and they said. Rather, they often reflected a belief, okay, that preventing the transmission of certain conditions, defective conditions, oh, I'm doing a favor to the society. So they were made to believe that. In this sense, not merely. Okay, got it. So go back now and you can easily see now between 1 and 2 which one fits the bill. Obviously it's B. Targets of eugenics, right? अब यहाँ पे आप targets को अगर आप वो करोगे ना, object करोगे कि targets लिखा हुआ तो नहीं है. That's the tone of the passage. That these people, the disabled people, were made to believe by these rhetorics, by these narratives, by these discourses, that this is how the society would get benefited if you remove yourself from the society and thus lighten the burden. Got it? So, who were targets of eugenics came to adopt its logic. Logic, the narrative, it's given there, the discourses, and at times acted in ways that sustained it. They voluntarily came forward. This is exactly the rephrased version of what is given there. So this is a beautiful option and this is the answer. Lived experiences, kind of slightly on a tangent. Got it? So B is good. I'm happy now because 1 and 2 justified, nice, neat answers. Great with elimination. Question number 3. Weaken the passage's argument about the role of disabled individuals in supporting eugenics. By now we know the claim that disabled individuals supported eugenics. We have to weaken and say no, they did not do it voluntarily, they did not participate. Okay, so let's check the options. Many letters requesting sterilization, it's given there, they requested their sterilization, were written under indirect pressure from family members or institutional authorities. Voluntary nahi tha. This weakens it completely. ये role of disabled in supporting, तो किसी ना किसी का pressure उन पे था, indirect pressure, right? Weakens. Some eugenics organizations selectively published personal testimonies while ignoring dissenting voices from disabled individuals. Whether they published something or not doesn't matter. That's not the claim. The claim is, did they do it voluntarily? Did they participate? Did they support or not? So this is totally away from the claim. Out of scope जिसको कहते हैं. Public resistance to eugenics increased significantly after reports of coercive practices became widely known. Public resistance to eugenics means the public started going against eugenics. Reports of coercive practices. So, role of disabled individuals in supporting eugenics. Okay, so you have to say no, they did not support eugenics, right? So यहाँ पे this is coming close. The public started resisting. So I'm going to keep this. I hope you're getting my point, right? The public started resisting. तो उसके against ही जा रहा है ना? Scientific claims about heredity used by eugenicists were later shown to be flawed and overstated. Okay, that time they brought those, they brought those claims, but later they were shown to be flawed and overstated. Okay, वो तो later की बात है. But here, I mean, this doesn't weaken the claim that the individual supported it, right? Individual's choice की बात चल रही है यहाँ पे, that's the claim. This doesn't have anything to do with the choice. Neat elimination. A and B, A and C are left. Now between A and C, which one weakens it more directly? That is obviously A, because अब हाँ, यहाँ पे कुछ लोग आप में से बोलेंगे लेटर्स वेटर्स तो वहां लिखा नहीं है. भाई ये बोला है if true. If true का मतलब hypothetically, let's say we came across some letters, okay, and those letters were written under indirect pressure. वो letters जो थे sterilization का request के लिए, they were written under indirect pressure from this. So these were not voluntary. The people did not actually support eugenics, right? C is one step away, distant from the claim. Why? Public resistance increased significantly after this. So, public resistance increase क्यों हुआ? Had the paragraph said or had the claim said public resistance did not increase or public resistance did not see the light of the day or public resistance was thwarted, ऐसा कुछ, then this would have weakened it completely. That it increased significantly after reports of this. Got it? तो A यहाँ पे सबसे सही है जो कह रहा है कि नहीं प्रेशर था, वॉलंटरी तो नहीं था उनका. Right? So this was another great question. Question number 4. Again connected with main idea and conclusion. This should be very easy. Harmful ideologies tend to persist only when supported by institutional authority rather than individual belief. Most consistent with the broader implication. पहले ना मैं 4 सेकंड को सोच लेती हूँ पूछ क्या रहा है. Broader implication. the big picture. Don't you think this is narrow? Harmful ideologies tend to persist only when supported by institutional authority rather than individual belief. The passage said there was individual belief and there was institutional authority. दोनों था. तो आप यहाँ पे लेके कह रहे हो they persist when or only when supported by this rather than this. You are taking sides or you are जबरदस्ती का comparing, which I want to call faulty comparison. So this is eliminated. Right. Individuals operating under restrictive social conditions may adopt prevailing ideologies in ways that blur the line between choice and constraint. This is talking about individuals' choice. That is the main idea. So I'm going to keep this. Historical narrative should avoid attributing agency, selfhood to marginalized groups. देना ही नहीं चाहिए ऐसा agency to marginalized groups in order to prevent misinterpretation. Do you think in the end the author is saying this, that historical narrative should avoid giving that freedom or giving that liberty or that importance to marginalized groups in order to prevent misinterpretation? Because the author says that people generally tend to misinterpret, especially the marginalized communities. I don't think this is there. So C is an easy elimination. Okay, A तो फिर भी आपका बच सकता था. But C to straight eliminated. I'm sure you got this. D. The use of personal narratives in public discourse is generally more persuasive than statistical reasoning. Now, personal narratives than statistical, again a case of faulty comparison, if you know what I mean. In the paragraph, he said clearly statistical data दिया जाता था उनको to persuade them. Personal narratives भी लिया जाता था, ठीक है? तो यहाँ देख लो आप. I'll show you here. Some identifying, okay. They reflected a belief, okay, ये हो गया. And then here, prevailing social attitudes. So these people were made to believe that they were a burden to the society. To both political failure in this, statistical projections to दिया ही जाता था. And then proponents, when such arguments proved unconvincing, they turned, यहाँ जो दिया है, they increasingly turned to personal narratives, personal kahaniyan, letters and testimonies, especially those were mobilized as this. Okay. Disabled people in this sense became not only subjects. Okay. Now, try to understand this point. It is given here that once that failed, the political wala, unconvincing jab laga unko statistical projections, people turned to personal narratives. But the paragraph doesn't tell you that personal narratives became very successful as compared to that. भाई वो नहीं चला तो people turn to this. But did personal narratives wala stunt prove very successful? Not sure. ठीक है? So I take you back to this. The use of personal narratives in public discourse is generally more persuasive than this. Moreover, ye. How can you do hasty generalization? Maybe in that case it worked. How can you say generally it is more persuasive than this? So this is a fallacy of reasoning that is called hasty generalization. Because of that we eliminate this. I'm left with B as my answer. Let's justify it. Individuals operating under restrictive social conditions. हमने social attitude और overall जो conditions का बोला. May adopt. May बोला है बहुत balanced. They do adopt नहीं बोला है. May adopt या generally adopt या always adopt नहीं है. Prevailing ideologies. They get influenced by the narratives, the rhetorics. दोनों तीनों words use किया गया है. In ways that blur the line between choice and constraint. Choice and constraint. Choice आपका voluntary वो. Constraint, coercion. So these people fail to realize that it is actually a manipulation by the people who are in power. But these people do not understand that, and because the line gets blurred and these people think, oh, okay, we really are a burden on the society, so maybe we should just get ourselves sterilized and not propagate this gene forward. Got it? So B connects with the overall thing, the main idea. I hope you enjoyed the questions, guys. I really did. All the 4 questions had great elimination and the answers were all very justified. Hope this was enlightening. I'm going to meet you again. Keep an eye out for these sessions. I mean, in case you are still struggling with RCs or you still need to amp it up a little, you can still stick to my RC 100 playlist because that has moderate level RCs. Okay. However, if you want to just take it a notch up, you can come to this Eon series. But once again, I'm telling you, do not be hasty. Like, do not think, okay, बाकी सब लोग कर रहे हैं ये तो मुझे भी यही करना चाहिए. Oh, this is the fad these days. This is in fashion. तो नहीं, वैसा नहीं चलता है. You have to understand your level. RC 100 में एटलीस्ट 20 से 25 RCs आपको करना चाहिए. क्यों? क्योंकि आपको अपना लेवल उसमें पता चल जाएगा and then you will feel stabilized. Only after that should you graduate to this. All right. I'll keep working on the content for your benefit. I'm going to see you again. All right. Take care.